Hey guys, how's it going today? Today I just wanted to do a bit of a first impressions type get ready with me video. Just had all these new things in front of me and just wanted to play with them and thought I would film it. So you guys can come along for the ride if you want. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump into it. First I need some hand cream. My hands are so dry. I have this awesome Bum Bum cream here that I got in an Ipsy bag, which I canceled, by the way, because I was just so disappointed with these little tiny rinky-dink samples. And then what's really funny is as soon as I cancel mine, my sister gets her bag, and she's got like full-size brushes in there, a full-size Ofra highlighter, like full-size everything. I was like, what? Why did I get all these crappy samples? It was a thing. If you guys keep up with my videos, then you might have seen in the last video, or two of the last videos that I posted, we were in a hotel because our ceiling collapsed due to rain and it revealed a bunch of mold up there, so we got out of here. Well, the landlord has since fixed the ceiling, like the hole. She didn't do anything about the mud though. So we're still moving, like, the end of this week, so hopefully this will be the last video in this apartment, but we're getting out of here ASAP because we're not living with mold. That's unacceptable. So yeah, hopefully this will be the last video that you guys see in this setting, and then I'll have a new studio. Yay! So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it using my Makeup Forever eye and lip primer, which I have switched to since I ran out of my Urban Decay primer potion. And this has been working pretty well, and the fact that I can use it on my lips as well, I really love that. I think that's absolutely great, because it really does work on my lips, because like lipsticks don't really want to stick to my lips because they're so dry and just like stay all chapped and sad. So this actually kind of helps. Like if I do a moisturizer, like some kind of chapstick, and then this, like wipe off the excess chapstick or Carmex or whatever I use, and then put this on over it, it really helps. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. I've already got a little bit of Favs First Aid Beauty's Ultra Lip Therapy on there. So now I've got some lip primer on too. So for our primer, I've been holding on to this for a minute now, and I've been so excited to try it because I got a sample and I loved it, and I had to have the full size. I bought a mini size and I was like, no, it's not good enough, so I had to return it and get a bigger size. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which is absolutely amazing because it is like the Cover FX gripping primer, but it's hydrating. So, oh my gosh, I love this primer. It has hemp derives in it, it has cannabis derives in it, it has, what else? Aloe, cherry blossom, hyaluronic acid, B vitamins, a lot of really good things. Agave. Okay, so this stuff is really good for your skin as well as holds on to your makeup. So love that. Already love it better than the Cover FX gripping primer. It's oil-free, silicone-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan. It's everything you can want in a primer. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy on. It just goes on so smooth, but still leaves like that little bit of a tackiness to it, so you know your foundation is going to stick to it. But this one actually feels like soothing and hydrating as I put it on, whereas the Cover FX one just feels like makeup. Like this one feels good for my skin. So yes, love it. Which we can't stay in stock of this stuff at the Sephora that I work at. Like, it just flies off the shelf. So I also have this Milani Soft Focus Glow. It's just sort of a, it's not a primer, but it's like a complexion enhancer that you want to do before your foundation. It's just supposed to give your skin a natural kind of glow. So we're going to try this today, and I have it in the shade Nude Glow 01. If you guys can see that. I saw this in an Allie Glines video where she used it, and it looked so beautiful, so I had to try it. And I love that it's in a pump too, like automatically it gets a thumbs up for me just for that alone. Like, thank you Milani for listening. Like, we don't like anything that's not sanitary. Like, let's be real. So that's pretty nice. I already have a little bit of a self-tan from some of the St. Tropez facial spray tanning mist that I've been using. Like, not much, obviously, because I'm super duper pale, but I'm more tan than I normally am. So this just kind of gives me a little bit of a glow, and I'm really digging it. And I can still feel that tackiness through this from the primer that I put on before, so we haven't lost anything there. So that's good. Okay, so for our foundation, I don't have a new foundation. This is just the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation that I have been using. My skin has been really dry lately, so I figured just stick with what has been working. So this is what I'm just going to continue to use. And I'm just going to buff this into the skin using my Morphe M444 brush. Okay, we've got our foundation on, which is nothing new, just the Smashbox Studio Skin. So now let's jump into our concealer, which is new. I grabbed this while I was in Tennessee, and I was so excited to find it because the first Sephora I went to, they had it, but they were out of stock of my shade. Second Sephora I went to didn't have it at all. Third Sephora I went to, I had got the very last one of the, oh, I had it upside down. Oh no, it's right side up. The Giorgio Armani concealer. OMG, so excited. So this is the Power Fabric High Coverage Stretchable Concealer, and I have it in the shade number 1. So this is it. Is it not beautiful? I've heard such good things. I swatched it in store. I thought it was absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited to try it right now. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna pop into this. That's an interesting applicator. Like it's like a doe foot, but like a slanted doe foot. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's interesting. I guess it's kind of so you can like get like right up in that eye area, which I love. Let's see, I need a concealer brush. And I'm just going to buff that into the skin using this Target concealer brush that I have. I packed up all my brushes because I was scared the mold was going to get to them. And then I had to put all my brushes back. So everything is out of order. I did the same thing with my makeup. So everything is out of order and I don't know where anything is at all. So that's why I'm just kind of using like random stuff that I'm like finding just laying around. It's like, oh, this will work because I don't know where anything else is. Oh my god, this is so soft under the eyes, you guys. This is so soft. It feels amazing. Oh my gosh, it feels amazing, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, the concealer was a little pricey. I think it was like $36, $38. I think it was $36 for a concealer, which is pretty pricey. But I have always wanted to try something Giorgio Armani. I don't own anything Giorgio Armani except for this. And this was just, I was like, oh my god, they actually have it. And they had it in my shade. And it just, I had to have it, you guys. I had to have it. And at the time, I had the money. Which right now, I don't have the money for it. Like, there's no way in hell I could have bought this now. But at the time, I had the money. And it was just like, girl, you better do that while you can. Because they don't sell that where you're from. So I did it. So how do we feel about it, you guys? Do we like the concealer? I like it a lot. I like it a lot, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and set it real quick. And I don't have a new setting powder or anything. But I always use a setting powder. So I'm going to jump into my Fenty setting powder in the shade Lavender. Mother Superior jumped the gun. Across the Universe is playing in the background, if you guys didn't already hear it. When I feel my finger on your trigger, then I know nobody can do me no harm. Did you guys know I'm a Beatles fan? I'm like totally obsessed. I have this, oh my god, how can I show this? There we go, this tattoo, which is upside down obviously, but it's the strawberry from Across the Universe, and it says, life flows on within you and without you. It's from Sgt. Pepper's and the Lonely Heart Club Band album. I think the song is called Life Flows On, or no, the song is called Within You Without You. But it is one of my favorite Beatles songs, and the Beatles mean so much to me. They have really got me through some terrible times in my life, so I hold them very close to my heart. Them and Sublime. Sublime, I also have a giant tattoo for them. Like, those two bands pretty much like saved my life, so I felt like I needed to dedicate a piece to them. So I did. So I have the giant Sublime tattoo on my back and then the Beatles tattoo on my forearm. I got a few other tattoos too if you guys want to know about those. I really want to get another one, or several actually. I have several different ideas. Lots and lots. One for my daughter especially though, but she was born on May the 4th, like May the 4th be with you, and I think that's great. Like, so I want to get some kind of Star Wars tattoo for her, but I haven't really figured anything out yet, so I'll come back to that later. Alright, so for brows today, I have the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in the shade medium brown, I think? Soft brown. In the shade soft brown. So we're going to be trying this out today. Once again, I bought this while I was in Tennessee. Still haven't opened it, still haven't tried it. So today is the first impressions. So we're going to try this bad boy out today and see how we like it. Because I like the Brow Wiz, I like the Dip Brow in the pot. So I have a feeling I'm going to like this pretty well. Ooh, and I like that you don't like... Milk Makeup has one, and it's nice and everything, but when you pull it out, you literally have to wipe off all of the excess product on the container, otherwise you just end up with like a giant blob all over your eyebrow. This one really sucked all the extra product off of it, so I really like that already. So this is a really smooth application. Like, wow. Thoroughly impressed, Anastasia. So I think I need to clean it up a little bit around the top area, but so far so good. I really like that brow. Let's just go ahead and do the other side. So this would be a product for someone who pretty much already has a pretty good brow shape and just kind of wants to go with what they have. Like, I literally just got my brows done yesterday, so I already have a pretty good brow shape going. So I don't need to clean anything up or like hide anything. So I can just go straight along my hairline and just intensify everything. So this is a pretty good product for that, I feel like. So I'm just going to go in with my Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Precision Concealer. This is the one I like to use around my brows just because it's super duper fine. Like, literally super duper tiny. So I can just literally draw around my brows and then just bounce it right out or blend out or whatever. Just blending that out using my Fenty concealer brush. Can't you refrain? Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. Well, you know that it's the fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. So that's like uneven as fuck. Let me fix this. I'm not liking it. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now, oh my god, my eye. Ah, I'm blinded. Okay, so now we want to jump into eyes. So, I have used this already. What's funny is I did like an entire tutorial for this palette, the Riviera from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I deleted all the footage. So, I don't have that video anymore. So, I've already used this palette, but I haven't shown you guys the palette. So, we're going to go ahead and use this today and do something... I'm going to try and do something pretty plain Jane. I mean, which for me is weird, especially when you look at these colors. Like, there's so many possibilities. So many possibilities. But I'm going to try and do something pretty plain Jane just to make it super easy and simple, quick, fast, and in a hurry type shit. So, here goes nothing. Let's see. Let's jump into... plain Jane, Whitney. Plain Jane. I think I'm going to jump into the shade Coastline right here and just drop that from crease to brow bone using the brush that comes with the palette. Oh, that's a nice like coral shade. I like that. Super pigmented. So now my Luxie 239 shader brush, I'm just going to dip into the shade Palm. This one right here. and just kind of lay that right in the crease. Okay, so just taking the dense side of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes with the palette, I'm just going to drop into this shade, this one down here, Palm, again, and just kind of create a little bit of an outer V with that. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this shade right here, Yacht, and just press that on the rest of the lid using a finger. My little ring finger. My little tiny baby fingers. Okay, so now jumping back into that shade Palm right here, I'm just going to take this Morphe M124 super tiny brush, detail brush, and sweep that along the lower lash line. Alright, right on. We've got our eyes done with the Riviera palette. So what do you guys think? I did a nice boring look for you guys. Normally I would gravitate towards like these beautiful shimmery shades of purple and blue and pinks, and I did brown and whatever this gold shade is. So hope you guys like it. So now we need a little bit of mascara. So I got this in gratis. I have never actually used it before. I have the colored Marc Jacobs mascaras, but I've never tried the black one. So this is just the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I think the other one, I'm not sure if the ones that I have, the colored ones, are the Omega Lash or the Velvet Noir. I'm curious. They are. So the colored ones I have are the Omega Lash, and this is the Velvet Noir. So I've never tried this formula before. So this is a total new first impression. It's a full-size mascara, which if you guys watch my channel, you know that I don't like full-size mascaras. I'm super shaky. I normally get them everywhere. So I don't really know how this is going to go, but here goes nothing. Oh wow. Okay. It's a super fluffy brush. And I know most of you guys are like, yeah bitch, we know, because this is like such an old mascara. Like everyone loves this mascara and I've never tried it before. Like, I'm so late to the game, you guys. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So what do we think about the mascara, you guys? It was a little clumpy for my taste. Just a little thick. Like I had to wipe off literally all the excess mascara on the wand. Like it was just like stroke after stroke after stroke. I was like, Jesus Christ. But I finally got there and it was still a little clumpy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. What do you guys think? It's okay. I mean, it's passable for sure, but it's not like anything where I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, no. It's okay. Let's do a bit of contour blush. So I don't have a new bronzer, so we're just going to step into the Pretty Vulgar bronzer in the shade Bronzed Bee Bronze Mannequin. And I'm just going to do that using, where's my brush? Where is my contour brush? Oh, where is my contour brush? Oh, where is my contour brush? Here's one. Okay, so this is just a Morphe contour brush, so I'm just gonna dip into this real quick. Give my face a little shape there. I always go harder on one side than the other. Can't help it. It must be a Whitney thing. Just carving out that jawline and that chin. Just like Scott Barnes showed us how on Tati. I love Tati. Okay, so I don't have a new blush after all. That was a lip product. So let's see. Let's just do our Hourglass Ambient Lighting blush in the shade Mood Exposure. This one should be a pretty good one. I'm just gonna do that using my Smashbox blush brush. I love this blush. Like I don't have any Hourglass products. Like I tried the foundation and I had to return it because the shade was just so terrible and it just looked so dry and patchy on me. It was a nightmare. But the blush that I have, absolutely amazing. So I tried to get one of the ambient lighting, like the big one that they come out with every year, you know? It was sold out. Of course it was. And this was like months and months ago, like back when it was brand new, and it was sold out. So didn't get that this year. Maybe next year. I think that was actually like back during Christmas time, if I'm correct, that I was like looking for it, and it was sold out every time I wanted to get it. Because I kept wanting to get it like on like the VIB or the Rouge sales, you know, the Rouge sales, they like 25% off or something like that. And I was like, ooh, I'll get it then. And it was sold out every single time. For our highlighter, we actually have this Anastasia Beverly Hills loose highlighter. And it doesn't look like it has a shade, it's just silver. It doesn't have anything on the box. It just says loose highlighter and it's silver. Which there's a gold one and there's a pink one too. But obviously those were going to be too dark for my skin tone because I'm so fair. So silver was the way to go. Ooh, look at this packaging too. This is beautiful. Just the reflectivity of it is just beautiful. So what I want to do before I pop that on though is, I need to find my brush first of all. I have a brush for this. I just got one in a Ipsy bag. Before I apply the highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and wet my face a little bit with some Max Fix Plus, and I have it in the Cherry Blossom scent. I just picked this up like as soon as it came out. I ran to Ulta and I was like, I have to have it. Oh my god, it smells so good, it's so pretty. So we're just going to go ahead and spray a little bit of this. Smells so good, you guys. Smells so good. So now we're gonna open up the Anastasia highlighter. Obviously it's brand new, I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna have to take a second here. I might have to re-spritz my face. So I'm just gonna pour some of that into the lid right here. If I can get any of it to come out. Okay, re-spritz the face. We're just gonna dip into that using the Moda brush, or Mata brush, I guess. Mata. The brush that I got in my Ipsy bag. Or no, the BoxyCharm, I mean. In my BoxyCharm. So we're just gonna glide some of this on. Oh wow. Yes. Yes. Yes, girl. I love it. You did it. You did it, Anastasia. You did it. You did it again. Who knew you were capable of coming out with such amazing, well, pretty much everyone knew you were capable of coming out with such amazing products. Your eyeshadow products are to die for. So of course, your loose highlighter would be as well. I love your loose glitters. I'm not a fan of the palette highlights for some reason. They're a little bit too dry and powdery for me. But the loose highlight, oh my god, I'm living for it. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at it. Just, yes. Let's see if we can't get some of this down the nose. Yes, baby. On the Cupid's bow. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful, you guys. Yes. I picked the right shade too. I knew the silvery white one was going to be the one for me. The other ones were going to be too dark. I was 100% correct. So now we want to highlight the brow bone. So I'm just going to jump into my Benefit Highbrow Glow, which is just what I always use. So we need a lipstick. So let's use, I have this new Bare Minerals Bare Pro Longwear lipstick in the shade Petal. Yes, in the shade Petal that I got in my Sephora gratis. So let's try this on and see how we like it. Which is kind of ironic because I think I was actually going to buy one of these and then I got it gratis and it was like, oh, now I don't have to. So that's a nice nude pink. It's definitely a nude though. Like I was putting it on and I was like, am I putting anything on? Is it there? But yeah, it's definitely there. So that's a nice little nude pink. That's cute. Probably not the shade I would have bought, but it's cute. It's cute. We can roll with it. So to finish everything off, I have picked up once again another Anastasia product. This is the Dewy Setting Spray. So I'm so excited to try this out because it smells so good. Like smells like summer in a bottle. I'm so excited about this. And it's supposed to be really, really dewy. So I tried it in store and boy was it dewy. I didn't really know how I felt about it because most of the time I'm pretty greasy, but lately I've been really dry. I feel like my skin is changing. It's just kind of shifted towards the dry side ever since I've used a retinol, and it's never really shifted back. So dewy it is for right now. So let's just go ahead and spritz our life away. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. It smells so good. It smells like coconut and vanilla and like tanning lotion and Mai Tais. Just everything you want out of your summer vacation in this bottle right here is what it smells like to me. And I love that it has the lock on it, just like the Max Fix Plus. Like, it's like, oh, going somewhere? Lock that shit. And I did. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. My get ready with me first impressions, all that jazz. So I hope that you guys really liked the video. I enjoyed doing it like I always do. I always love getting in front of the camera and just playing with new things and seeing what I can come up with, and hopefully you guys enjoy the watch. So if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, do that for yourself. Treat yourself because you know you're going to want to. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me, and I'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future. Alright? I love you guys. Peace out.